Okay, sale. Arránquense. Let's go. Welcome to the Boxing Rundown. I'm your host, Boxing Ruckus, along with...
I'm Xavier Orozco, the X-Man.
The X-Men's in the house. All right, let's break it down, man. We're going to go real fast. We're going to talk about Friday night's fights on ESPN, which was Alexander Gvozdyk versus Arthur Beterbiev. Beterbiev got the win, man. What you think about that, man?
Well, got the fight wrong because I thought that my idea was that Alexander was going to be able to box him, right?
Uh-huh.
Keep the distance. Since Beterbiev seems to be one-dimensional, come-forward type of fighter. And then Alexander was coming off his biggest win of his career. Obviously, I was wrong because Beterbiev could really... He hits like a damn Mack truck coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most creative fighter, right? But,
no.
I mean, he's good enough. He does have a lot of amateur experience. He does know how to box. I'm not trying to say he doesn't know how to box.
He has that power. Fucking neutralizer, the power.
Every time he would hit him...
He would hurt him.
Alexander was...
wobbly, hurt. He was hurt.
Sideways, the body shots. There was even a part on him around where Alexander kind of like said something was wrong with his glove or something. Dude, ain't nothing wrong with your glove, bro. He hit you in the damn body.
I know. Well, he's probably saying, what does he have on his gloves? He probably has iron on those gloves. So let's do this. Is Arthur the monster at the 175s now?
I think so. Now they're talking about him and Bivol.
Well, right? Bivol called him out.
Bivol called him out. It's going to be a great fight, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think Bivol is going to be able to keep that monster away for a total of 12 rounds.
That's what
I think
saying,
he eventually... It's a great fight, though.
He's so awkward that I'm thinking Arthur could get him probably because of the awkwardness, right? Am I right or wrong, bro?
No, yeah, I think that's what will happen.
All right, let me do something. Abraham Garcia, shout out to Tony and Alex. Shout out. Orale. All right, so there you go, bro. Let me see. So we get a unified champion at the 175. Now, this unified champion says he wants the winner of Kovalev versus Canelo. But I think and like I'm saying myself, I think you have Bivol there available for you.
This is the thing. Obviously, they're assuming that Canelo's going to win the fight, and that's why. Arthur will want to fight Canelo for a payday.
That big money.
And I don't see a problem with that. He's a fighter. He wants to get paid for what he does. But what I don't like is the fans. Hey, Canelo should fight, Arthur Beterbiev next. It's like, dude, he hasn't even fought at 175. Now you want him to, now you want him to fight the top dog. It's one of two things. Either you're a big Canelo fanboy that thinks he can beat anybody, or you're a hater who wants to see him lose. So,
now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to break everybody's dream. Canelo's only going to fight Kovalev at 175, and he's going to leave the division, guys. He's just doing it for if he could get the title, he's going to get the title, but then he's going to come back down to 160, bro. He's not going to stay at 175. And now, I don't think he's afraid of Arthur. I think Arthur, oh, bro, you're spilling beers and everything, homie. You're pedo, homie. But I think that Canelo is very technical, bro. I mean, the awkwardness. Do you think the awkwardness would give him a hard time?
I think he's just too big, dude. I mean,
he's too big, right?
From the eye test, I think Canelo's more skilled. Maybe because he's lighter, right? Has better head movement, uses better combinations, throws feints, sets traps. But that's too much power, man. There comes a point where that's it. You can't go up anymore. Now, for the people who are saying, Canelo's gonna fight at 175 and go back down, he's a pussy, whatever you want to call it, right? Roy Jones did the same thing when he went to
the heavyweight division.
When he skipped the heavy division and went to heavyweight division, he came down.
The cruiser.
Yeah, so he fought a guy he thought he could beat, came back down. Manny Pacquiao did the same with Margarito, so it's not the first time a fighter does that. I understand that point of view, right? Like, he is choosing the weaker guy at 175. This is a strategic move, but come on, he cannot. I don't think he would beat Bivol or Beterbiev or Arthur. They're younger, stronger, and everything.
All right. So it was a good fight. A lot of fans like that fight. I mean, I know that. I could tell by social media. Everybody was up on the Beterbiev bandwagon. Even though a lot of people got it wrong, and I'm gonna be one of the people that admits I didn't pick him. So there you go. Now, all right, guys.
He was ahead on the scorecards.
He was.
When the fight was stopped. What do you think about that, though?
You don't think he was ahead?
I think it was a very close fight.
I had winning, bro.
Yeah, it's just that he couldn't hang on for that long a time. So.
Yeah, no, I had winning. All right, so let me go to Saturday night from Chihuahua, Mexico. We had our good friend out there, the Big Serge Estrada, who was our past guest. He was out there doing some work with Aviles, the Aviles corner. So let's start with that fight. Francisco Vargas versus Ezequiel Aviles at the 135, guys. This is another thing that we didn't point out. This is Vargas went up a division again, man. So now he's at the 135, right?
Dynamic weight.
And maybe we're gonna get into this right now when we get to the conversation. But okay, bro, he wasn't able to hurt this man, Aviles. They went to decision, right? And Aviles was in the corner. He had Big Serge, and he also had my good friend from Who's Next Boxing Academy, Edgar, one of the coaches there. So I mean, it wasn't like he didn't have a good corner. But I think he was an opponent picked for Vargas to look good, and for him to go to a decision, and I think he got a split decision, bro. He didn't even get the UD. He got a split decision. That tells me a lot, man. That tells me that maybe either he can't make weight, or maybe he's at the wrong weight class. He needs to go back to 130. But am I wrong to think that?
Francisco Vargas?
Yeah.
I think the guy needs to hang him up, man. Did you see his face after the fight?
No. Yeah.
Estrada should have been working that corner, man. Exactly. Would have earned his money in that night. But I think, dude, this is a classic example of a guy that is going too much. He's fighting too much. When they did the rematch with Beterbiev, I just thought that was unnecessary. The guy has been in war after war after war. I understand this fight was an opponent he should beat, but hang him up already. I just see this guy getting injured or punch drunk or some effects that will affect him later in his life.
So, big shout out to Willie Romero from Supreme Boxing. He's on there right now. Big shout out, Willie. What up? Yeah, I'm with you, bro. But you know what? You got to remember what Coach told us. Only a fighter knows when to hang him, man. I know we could say it.
Really?
I mean, we could say it, bro.
Yeah.
But, I mean, are they going to take our advice?
No, they're going to make the decision.
Yeah, they're going to make the decision.
I think that his management... I think it was a mistake for his management to put him through all those wars. Not every fight should be a tough fight, dude. You should take an easy one or an easy 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
All boxers do it. What's the problem with that?
I tell you, bro. The one that had Virgil Ortiz, what's up? Virgil Ortiz Senior's in the house. What up, man? How's everything? When is Junior fighting next? But let me get into this one. Oscar Duarte. That was his homecoming, right, to Chihuahua against Humberto de Santiago, bro. Duarte gets a TKO in the third round. Duarte looked good, bro. Looked like he wanted to steal the show. He did. So he took care of business, man.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? No, it was. I mean, he was a very aggressive fighter. I mean, I really like what he did. But like I said, the opposition was not there. You know, it looked like it was an opponent picked for him to really shine.
Does he look like a little bit like Canelo to you? Aside from the but he just seems to try to fight like him, right? How he sets himself and everything. All
right, here we go. Willie Romero says Vargas needs to hang him up. Yeah. He's had some hard wars. He needs to enjoy retirement. Hey, we're with you, Willie. We're with you. Big shout out to Willie from Supreme Boxing, and also he has his own company too. All right. Virgil says he thinks December 13 he'll be getting under. Oh. I read. Oh, sale. Jaime Cosecho, pinche Ruckus and Xavier, un beso. Ay, cabrón, gracias.
It's not the type of show, Jaime.
All right, man. Ricardo Ruiz Moreno says, ¿dónde están las chelas ahora, bro?
Están, Ricardo.
Here we go, bro. He has one, pero I'm going to tell you guys this. Compren esto, Knob Creek Old Fashioned. Está más fuerte esto, bro. Está más fuerte. So, I'm not doing a sponsorship on it, but I'm telling you guys, that thing, he kicks on you,
Anybody that wants to bring us a 12-pack,
sale, vénganse, arránquense. All right, so that was the weekend, bro. That was the fights. Also, big shout out to Thompson Boxing. They had a great show on Friday at the DoubleTree in Ontario. It was electrified, bro. The atmosphere was great. We had the Vixens taking pictures in the stairwells, bro. We had great shows, man.
No Royal Rumble this time?
No Royal Rumble, bro. Okay, there was security, bro.
You went with the helmet on?
Yeah, everything, bro, man. Hey, what's up? Anthony Saldana's in the house. What up, Anthony? What's up? Supreme Boxing's in the house. All right. But it was a great show. Big shout out to Beto Duran. And also they had Rich Murata in the commentating. So I mean, they had a legend, bro, legend in there. So big shout out to Thompson Boxing, doing great things. All right, man. I'm gonna go with what's hot in boxing right now, or what's making some noise in boxing. Saludos a Miguel Cubos. Miguel, ¿cuándo vas a pelear en los cruiserweights? Ya queremos verte. All right. Anthony Saldana, Cubo. What's up?
Since we have Miguel on, I want to tell him to fight the guy that fought on that card, the guy that went after the crowd.
Nah, bro, I don't even want to bring up that show, bro. Don't bring it up. I don't bring up that show anymore, bro. I don't bring up any of those shows. All right, man. Congratulations, X. Okay, podcast of the year. All right, here we go, man. They're hearing you up. I don't want to give any shout outs, bro. So there you go. I'm going to go with what's hot in boxing. Here we go. Eddie Hearns says Fury lost interest in boxing.
Well, he's in the WWE. Is that what he's talking about?
You think so?
Listen,
I mean, it's a crossover, bro. Like,
if somebody's going to offer me $12 million to... Shit, I don't even have $1 million, right? I don't even have 100,000. But if somebody's gonna offer me that type of money, and I had a cut in a previous fight, which is gonna kind of put me off for 6 months to 8 months, so why not make some money during that time?
Exactly, bro.
But he may have lost some interest. I don't know, but I think Tyson Fury, he knows what he's doing. He's not an idiot. He's been out for 2 years before,
and he's got that fight with this Wilder, bro. It's already signed.
Yeah. So I mean, $12 million. Why not? Now, is that confirmed though? Because I had a guy attack me on social media saying that the $12 million with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Asking me, how do I know it's $12 million? Well, it's all over.
It's all over social media.
Some reputable, boxing and news outlets.
Go to the WWE, man. They give you the answer right there. Miguel Cubo says, verán la diferencia, amigos. Hey, te creo, Miguel. Tú sí pones show, bro. De veras. Big shout out to Miguel Cubo, man. If you guys tienes Instagram y tienes Facebook, no, pues sí tienes Facebook, pero tienes Instagram, dáselos aquí a la gente, Miguel. Yo ahorita se los promuevo. Okay, let me go to the next one, bro. Let's go. Let's push it. Okay, a lot of people are calling out. Usyk is calling out a lot of people, right? But I'm gonna tell you this: the heavyweight division, let's just say the top 15 fighters, the heavyweight fighters, they're all calling Usyk. Is that dangerous for Usyk, bro? Because why would that many fighters be calling him out? Did they see something?
I guess because he's a big name. I mean, amateur standout coming in from cruiserweight. It could elevate their name if they beat him. I mean, guys like Wilder and Ruiz, Joshua are not calling them out. The top guys, right?
No.
I think it's the lower.
It's the mid guys.
Yeah, the mid guys that are calling them out because they know that if they beat him, that elevates their game, right? It's a big payday as well. Not as big as fighting Canelo or Anthony Joshua, but it's a bigger payday. But going on that, I mean, he says he wants to fight Wilder, right? He's been calling out Wilder. But the thing is that I think the winner of Joshua Ruiz for the WBO, Usyk is going to be the mandatory.
And I'm going to tell you something that Andy said.
Yeah, go on that.
Andy said, I am not impressed with Usyk. So if Andy wins, I got my money on Andy putting a whooping on Usyk, bro. And I mean, I might be the only one right now. I'm seeing that.
I think with Usyk, you have to kind of like not try to box him because guys like Lomachenko and pure boxers, you got to try. The only way you're going to beat him, or one of the ways you're going to beat him, is by being aggressive, forcing them to fight, taking them out of their
comfort zone.
Their comfort zone. But I mean, we'll see if that happens.
All right, guys, make sure you guys follow Miguel Cubo, man. This guy, he puts up a great show, man. He's a good friend of ours. He's a loyal fan. And he's a fighter, man. He's a fighter, a warrior, dude. So, saludos a Adam, agréguenlo, Miguel Cubos. He's a man. Anthony Saldana says, anyone can hit Usyk and hurt him in the heavyweight division. I think that's what he means.
I think that's true.
All right. What's up with Roger Reeves? Is he in there, bro?
Yeah, Roger's here watching.
Hey, Roger's watching. What's up, Roger? Where you at?
Roger,
looking for him.
Tell Santa Claus to bring us an air conditioner for this.
Hey. It is hot in here. It's steamy, bro. Yeah. All right, man. Do you have anything else hot in boxing?
No. Not that anything that comes to mind.
Nah.
But I mean, we got some great fights coming up.
We got some great fights, bro. We're gonna talk about this great fight. All right, guys. I'm gonna pay some bills. I'm gonna pay a bill to Legends Boxing for always hosting us every Monday here at Legends Boxing, home of the
first Mexican heavyweight champion in the world, Mexican American, whatever you want to call it.
And I'm gonna tell you guys that something. The champ was here today.
He was here.
He was here.
Coach Manny was here too.
Coach Manny was here. So big shout out to Manny Robles, big shout out to Andy Reeves. They were in the house today. So Legends Boxing, guys, if you guys want to learn how to box, come to Legends Boxing. We have amateur, right? Yeah. We have beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes.
And they look focused and ready.
Yep,
so
they do.
To all those, including myself, that was wondering, is this guy focused? Is he taking this fight serious? I think they are. I think we're gonna have a treat on December 7th.
Eddie, you're on point today, bro. Eddie Jimenez. Hey, by the way, guys, I'm going to be giving out a shirt. So, Tony, make sure you look out for one of the best comments. Right now, Eddie's leading the way. So, I'm going to give out a shirt this week, okay? Make sure you guys give me one name at the end. But Eddie Jimenez is saying, Uzi can't beat Wilder, Fury, Andy, AJ. Or even Adam Kunaki, the Polish guy. What do you guys think? All right, man. Here we go. Alrighty, so here we go. Vámonos, síganle. Alright, no, nothing else?
Nothing else.
Alright, so unfortunately, bro, we're a live show. And people want to bring out their point of view. And I wanted to show this person's point of view because I think common sense tells me there's some logic behind the video. There's some logic behind the opinion. So I wanted to have him here. I wanted to have Alfonso Gomez, not only because he's a former fighter, and he's been a former guest, but he made a video. And I'm going to put the video with no volume. Put the video on. Let the people see the video right now, bro. And we're going to put the video on. I want you guys to see it. And then I'll explain the video to you guys after we're done with the video. But it's an interesting video where he talks about what could be the reason why fighters right now are struggling, or we're having all this stuff happen in the ring, where we had this year so far, and may they rest in peace, 4 deaths already. You know what I mean? And we had 2 more injured. Do you have it on? You can't get it on? It's not gonna let you, bro? Okay, so there's a video, bro, where he well, don't worry about it, bro. Where he has 2 cups, one filled with water and an egg inside of it, and one without water and with only the egg. Is it in there, bro? Let me know. Are you gonna put it up? It's gonna come out. Let me know. No. All right. So is that okay? Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Okay. So don't worry. It's all good. It's all good, bro. Just put back the poster. It's all good, bro. So then, in this video that he makes, he says that 70% of us is liquid, right? 70% of human body is liquid. So when fighters are trying to make weight, usually last week of during fight week, they dehydrate themselves. They go into the sauna. They really don't drink water. They mainly moisturize their mouth. That's about it, because they weight drain themselves to make weight. So what he thinks is that whole making weight, and then they don't have enough time to rehydrate themselves. So when they go to the fight, it's like there's no liquid in their brain. So when they're getting hit pretty much solid in the brain, and then that's when the brain expands and they go into these issues, right? And I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we are no doctors, we are no experts, but it makes kind of sense, right, bro? When you hear something like that.
This is a funny thing that you're mentioning that, because he says there's not enough time to rehydrate,
right? But
I was listening to Max Kellerman, and he was saying that he wants same day weigh-ins back, so that's even less time to rehydrate. Now I don't know if the idea to that is that if you weigh on the same day, you're fighting at your natural weight, meaning you're not trying to go from 180 to 150, for example. I think the logic behind that is that if you're 180, you'll fight at 160. Therefore, you don't dehydrate yourself as much. But I don't know. He says, Max Kellerman, that he wants same-day weigh-ins. I don't know if what the data is behind that. Did less deaths occur when they had that in place, or did more? I don't know. So bottom line is that we have to figure something out, right? I mean, one of the things that they did, WC, is they went from 15 rounds to 12 rounds, but most of these deaths don't occur. Most of these deaths occur before the 12th round, right? It ends and they end up dying.
Anthony Sadana says Kellerman is wrong. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you. Right here, I've talked to so many, and I know the guys, I don't know if they're behind me or not, but I've been on this push for the last 3 weeks, bro. 3 to 4 weeks, where, I mean, I don't know what it is about me, man. I am stuck with the fact that we're losing boxing warriors, man. And we got to do something. We got to get proactive, man. We got to do something to the sport. We got to change the sport. So my thing has been trying to talk to people about it. So I've been talking to coaches. I've been talking to trainers. I've been talking to conditioning trainers. And everybody's just saying this. Maybe the problem is that fighters are not fighting at their natural weight.
They all seem to say
They,
that's
they
what
all
I'm saying.
seem to be saying the same thing.
Like going back to the Kellerman thing, I don't know what is he basing this on. Is there data to support his claim that if you fight on this, that if you weigh the same day, you fight at a more natural weight? But that even seems kind of.
No,
you still have to make weight. You have less time.
Yeah, if you cut it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of numbers and data that you have to pull up, right, to see what exactly is causing this or some of the reasons. We had a guy, Sean Porter, that said it was probably just something genetically that you had,
Right.
that they're doing studies on, they're doing brain scans to see if you're just more susceptible to getting hurt in the ring. Now, one of the things that I want is like an idea. Maybe it sounds stupid, but you know, like in baseball, Little League Baseball, where if a guy's up, if the certain team's up on you for by 15 runs, it's a mercy rule.
Yeah,
right?
mercy rule.
Now, how about if a fighter, you know, if it's a 12-1 fight and the fighter lost the first 8 rounds? I mean, he's just getting like dominated.
He's getting dominated.
All the scorecards are in the favor of the
Opponent.
of the guy that's winning,
Right.
of course. And the guy's getting battered. I mean, should we have a certain mercy rule where we don't leave it up to the doctors or the trainers? Because the trainers sometimes make the bad call. You know, they believe in their fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can implement something like that. We don't want something that's going to kill the excitement of the sport either, though.
And that's what I'm saying. Jaime Costecho says you can make it safe. Unfortunately, it's part of the job.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you because it's called a fighting game for a reason, man. It's a fighting game. But what I think is, bro, we got to be realistic, man. We got to think about these Warriors, bro. We got to think about the residual effect that they have, bro. I mean, Big Surge is going to come back on the show. We're going to get into it again because I wanted to get into the TBIs and the CTEs, bro, because I'm going to tell you guys this. 20% of the boxers suffer from TBI, which is just the traumatic brain injury. 20% of them, bro, once they retire, bro. So that's a big number that we got to get into, bro.
Another thing that they need to do because we had a past guest, Daniel Franco, where he got knocked out in California. They don't let you fight for 6 months, correct? But
Right.
he went to another state.
And they allowed him.
So if we have a database where all over the world, where if they're going to fight in Nevada or another state, they put his name in there and checked if he's get knocked out or has been concussed in the ring as well and sparring as well.
Right.
And don't allow him to fight. I mean, we saw that what happened to Daniel Franco.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Patrick Day was hurt in sparring. We don't know all these things.
Exactly, man.
Maybe Dadashev was hurt in sparring. I mean, there's a lot of data that you need to accumulate.
They accumulate.
I mean, to do research on.
But I think honestly, bro, as fans, we gotta do something too, man. We love the sport and we love these fighters, we love these warriors. But I think, man, and even Tony said it, man. I mean, Tony, he's our sound guy, he's our video guy, he's behind the, I guess you could say behind the whole show. Mm-hmm. But even him, bro, he was part of a team where he was concerned about the fighter that he was working for, man. So I mean, that tells you the guy that is working behind your media, what did you do for your videography, your everything you did for the guy.
The guy's still fighting, by the way.
And he's still fighting right now. The fighter's still fighting. We're not gonna mention any name, but I'm saying this was how long ago, man? 2-3 years ago, bro. And he was concerned, bro. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is this: it's like, and it's something that I have in me because I go to gyms, I go interview fighters, I talk to fighters, I build this relationship with fighters, man. And I mean, I wouldn't want to see any of them get hurt, man. So that's the reason why I'm pushing for this, man. I know that some of you guys are probably like, what the hell, man? When is he going to let it go and get into this whole, like, just interviewing fighters and talking about fights? You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I'm pushing on it because I think it's our responsibility to kind of help out the sport, man. I don't want to see no more fallen warriors, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you see some, yourself, right, Xavier?
Unfortunately, we're not going to be eliminated completely.
No.
But if we could, if these things that they implement can save one life or 2 lives, that's a big difference, man. I mean, we're gonna have deaths in the sport. You can't perfect anything, but if you could save a life or 2 by changing some things here and there, I think that would be great. And I mean, one of my things is that whole being knocked out. If you're hurt in sparring, the trainers have to be honest with themselves. I mean, that was a rumor with Joshua, right?
Right.
That he was knocked out in sparring. I don't know if that's true, but I'm saying is, even being hurt in sparring, we had him, Jose Luis Castillo's son, got hurt in sparring, correct? Mm-hmm. And he was sent to the hospital. So it's not even not only in the fights. I mean, it's also in the sparring. So I mean, I think they need to come together. You know, people who do research in this field, boxers and trainers, to come up with something to figure something out. What's causing this?
I got Dobie Gills, man. One of the big fan favorite right here, Dobie. He says when people we call people quitters. Morales quit. It was smart.
Yeah.
He quit, and it's also our fault, man, because we put pressure on these guys, man. We call them quitters, but in reality, they're looking out, bro. They're looking out for themselves. But something that one of the trainers told me, and I'm gonna give a big shout out to Coach Roybal, bro. Coach Roybal, he works boxing and he also does MMA. And he told me something. The difference between boxing and MMA is, in MMA, if they drop you and you look like you're hurt, they're stopping that fight. They're not letting you get up there.
Well, the other guy's gonna jump and pound your head in.
No, but they're saying they stop it,
exactly.
Right? In boxing, he says the problem is that they'll get dropped. The ref knows that the fighter's hurt, but he knows that the people want to see a war, so they'll try to get him up and get him going, and they'll give him the standing aid to try to see if they're in there, man. Yeah. So sometimes it's also our own responsibility as fans to say, like, you know what, this cat's hurt. Maybe we shouldn't allow him.
And sometimes boxers have great chins. That's that's.
Sorry, can we put the audio? I was able to do it.
Oh, you were able to do it?
Okay, so we're gonna put the video
in Spanish, bro.
Huh?
You guys.
No, in Spanish.
No. We were done. I could do sign language.
Yeah.
Now, so yeah, sometimes even boxers were like Beterbiev.
Yeah.
He wasn't going down, right? He was just taking the punishment. He wasn't going down. This is when trainers have to be, who have more experience in this, who see, you know, not all of them, of course, right? But they know their fighter best. You know, don't put your fighter in that situation where he has to quit or say no when you're asking him. Do it for him. Do that favor for him. You could save his life. Yeah.
We have big Sergio Estrada. What's up, big man? And like I said, I'm not gonna get into the CTEs, and I'm not gonna get to the TBI because I don't have Big Surge right here to talk about that. But we were gonna get into that, and that's what I'm saying. Big Surge, we're bringing you back, man, for a third time to the show, man. We're gonna get into it. You know that, man. Big shout out to you, bro. You did your thing in Chihuahua, man. Wrong show, Surge. Gentleman here. Oh, there's no gentleman here. Hey, hi, man. You know what, man? You're not gonna get no T-shirt with that comment, bro. All right. What is going on here? Standing 8 count is what makes boxing dangerous.
Probably.
That's what Garcia Abraham says. Thank you, Garcia Abraham. You're putting in some good points, bro. David Liane says, yeah, it's twisted system. A lot of factors surrounding it. Yes, it is, bro. Anthony Santana says, sometimes they have too much heart for their own good. Hey, I believe it, bro. I believe it, Anthony. Good stuff. Anthony Santana, Supreme Boxing. Big shout out, man. They're putting in some good points. And like I said, man, I'm just doing it because this has been the only year that we've had 4 deaths already so far, man. And that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. And we're not done with the year, bro. So we don't even know if we're gonna have any more.
Hopefully
you know what
not.
I'm saying? Hopefully not. Knock on wood, bro. You know what I mean? I don't want to wish any bad on anybody, bro. But I wish we could do something to help out these guys, man. Help out these warriors. And that's why I wanted to have this cat, because I felt that video was being pushed not by. And I'm gonna tell you guys this: it wasn't being pushed by social media, but all of us that do social media, it was being pushed by boxers, bro. I saw that video reposted by boxers. So that told me boxers are concerned about it. You know what I mean?
So basically, what Alfonso Gomez is saying is that dehydration.
The dehydration system, yeah.
So our fighters fighting, they're trying to cut the lowest weight possible so they could rehydrate and have an advantage on the day of the fight. So maybe there's something you could implement there, right? Where
what about banned substances that maybe could help, things like that? Who knows? I mean, maybe it takes later down the road.
Well, we're okay, and I want to give a big shout out to Ruben Escobedo Sr. right here. But the people complain about early stoppages. That's right, bro. It's a tough call.
Dobie's bringing up Adonis. Yeah, man. And I heard, I don't know, you're saying that Adonis was talking about making a comeback?
Adonis is... hey, Anthony, you're not going to let me lie. Adonis Stevenson thinks he's going to come back and fight. I'm telling you this. He should not come back and fight. Also, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Felipe Orucuta. He came out of all that health issue. Wow. He was another cat that suffered a bad injury. He came out of his injury or out of the hospital July 19th of this year, man. We forget about all these warriors, man. We forget about them.
But one thing we do know, Daniel Frank was because
Yeah.
He was knocked out in California
And he was allowed to fight somewhere else.
in another state.
You know what I mean? So, Anthony Saldana says they need to piss test them for rehydration. Hey, I believe it, bro. They need to do something, bro. I'm asking us, because we have a lot of you guys that are very passionate, man. I'm going to tell you guys this. And there's a lot of boxing shows. I love every boxing show. I'm not going to hate on any boxing show that's out there. But we have some of the most vocal boxing fans. They will talk about all kinds of stuff. They'll talk about me. They'll talk about anybody. But, I mean, I want you guys, because you guys are very vocal, to put it out there, man. Help out all these warriors, man. And like I said, I mean, I might have one more show in me for that whole CTE and the TBIs that I'll talk about with Big Search. I'll do one more show on it. And that's about it. But, I mean, like I said, I want to make sure that we are out there being advocates for these warriors, man. And hopefully we can help them out. What's going on, bro? You want to say something?
No, I mean, maybe the amount of weight classes that we have, because back in the day there was only 8 weight classes, right? So if you have all these different 130, 135, 140, 147, 154, if a fighter's weighing 160 and from 160 to 147 you only have to drop 7 more pounds to hit 140, you're gonna go for it, right? But if the weight is 130, you're not. So you'll stay at that weight class that's heavier. Maybe that as well too. I don't know. Maybe they did the weight classes to prevent that. I don't know.
I think, man, you know what? Hey, if you're and somebody else told me this, another trainer told me this. The fighters nowadays are very irresponsible. They are not like the fighters from before, where they stay active, they stay working out. When they go off of a fight, they end up ballooning. So maybe what we need to do is fighters need to stay on point, man. Once they end up fighting, they take a week off and they come back to the gym and stay like from 7 to 10 pounds over your weight limit. You know what I mean? That way you don't have to weight drain yourself that fight week, man.
Maybe there's something there that all these fighters who have died and got seriously injured, maybe there's something there that they all have in common. They just got to do the research to try to find out what is it that they all had in common and how could we eliminate that.
Yeah. And that was my rant for this week, man. I know that I was gonna have, like I said, and I was gonna have 2 people actually. I was gonna have a fitness person here, but a fitness person, and I don't know if it's a taboo, guys. I don't know if it's a taboo of boxing where people say yes, and then once we're gonna talk about it, once Monday comes, literally I can show you guys the text that I got 30 minutes before the show from both people saying, I can't make it. Well, you can't make it, but it's just something that somebody told you that you shouldn't put it out there because, you know what I mean?
Sensitive subject.
Yeah, you know, it could hurt the subject, you know? But I mean, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to talk about it, and I know Xavier backs me up. I know Tony backs me up. I know everybody that's behind the Boxing Rundown backs me up. And if I could get some of you guys to look into the issues that are happening, hey, I'm good with that. That happens a lot. Yeah, that happens a lot, my man. Yeah. No, and I'm saying, like, I just want to make sure, you know, us as fans, us as what else are we, man? Us as trolls, us as media, we all do it apart.
When you're involved in boxing a little bit more, you know, you come to these gyms, you build a relationship with these guys, you become a little bit more concerned for them. As opposed to somebody, you know, I'm not talking shit, as opposed to somebody who's just at home and at their couch wanting to see a fight. I mean, it's entertainment. At the end of the day, we want to see a fight. So, but you start developing, all right, not just kidding. So you start developing a relationship with these fighters, right? So it's like, to me, it's like a thin line because you want to see entertainment. If we're calling these fights off too early, you kind of kill that. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I agree. I mean, Tony, Tony, get in the mic, bro.
Tony,
I'm gonna tell you guys this.
No, Tony's cool.
I'm gonna say, but Tony won't get on the mic. But if you guys ever want to see Tony is the lead singer for the Zombillies. Zombillies, right? So make sure you guys check him out on Instagram, man. He's the lead singer, bro. He puts out shows out there for you guys. So if you guys are into that rockabilly stuff, is it rockabilly?
It's kind of like devil worship or something like that.
So Ruben Cuellar says, no chickens on the show. That's right, Ruben. Ruben knows what's up. Dobie says, it does make a difference when you know this guy's for reals. Yes, it does, man. It does make a difference, bro. I can't believe Roger Reese canceled on you guys. Yeah, that's right. Jaime Costecho. Yeah, Roger Ruiz canceled on us, bro. All right, man. We're dropping a lot of names. All right, let's get to it. Like I said, it was gonna be a short show since we don't have the guests with us. But I want to make sure you guys push on this card, and hopefully you guys make a difference out there and help us out with this. So let's do this. A ver si okay. A ver si con este comentario gano. A ver, chingue su madre en América. Oh, Ricardo Ruiz, you got a shirt. That's it, man. I'm going to give him a shirt. I'm going to give him 2 shirts out. But just for that, I'm going to give him one right now. Okay, ándale pues. Pura chivas aquí. Okay, sale. What do we got? Vita Williams says, what? For he that walks the fight and walks away, right? Another man. Yeah. There you go, man. Vita Williams put it better than anything. Here we go, guys. We're gonna go into the predictions.
David,
you guys want to get into it, man. You guys want to get into it. So let's do this. Let's go. I'm gonna do the ones on Thursday, guys. Let's do this. Thursday, Golden Boy on Ring TV. We have. I'm gonna go Angel Tito Acosta versus Raymond Tabugon. He's fighting a Filipino guy. He's trying to make a return, man. He's trying to get that spotlight so he could get back a title shot. So who we got? Angel Tito Acosta or Raymond Tabugon?
Yeah. Angel Acosta. He lost that fight. He lost his bout at the very last round. So I got Angel Acosta by knockout. Nonetheless, it should be pretty exciting because, Filipinos come to fight. Mm-hmm. And Tito Acosta is the guy who likes to knock out. So I got Tito Acosta. I got Tito Acosta on that one, man. So here we go. Main event, guys. Elwin Soto versus Edward Heno for Soto's WBO Junior Flyweight title. So, what do we got, man, on the main event? I got Soto winning, and we're gonna get the rematch between. You think we're gonna get the rematch? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. It has to happen. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm gonna go with Elwin Soto 2. He gets the KO, and I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get a rematch, man. But Xavier thinks we're gonna get the rematch, so here we go. One's the main event, one's the co-main event. That's what they're gonna do, bro. You think so? Yeah. Are we gonna see it again at the ¿cómo se llama? At the ¿cómo se llama? At Indio? It's gonna be here in Southern California, absolutely. Right. Yeah. But I think I would assume that's why. Thanks. That's why they have the main event and the co-main event. Obviously, these two fought. And Soto beat him at the very last. I think it was the 12th round, right? Yeah, a little controversy in there, but he still won. He still beat him. Yeah. W's to W, bro. Mm-hmm. All right, Fantasy Spring. Hey, Anthony, jumping on the Fantasy Spring. Yeah, bro. Hey, Fantasy Springs, cheap beer, cheap nachos. Cheap nachos. Good atmosphere. Good atmosphere. A lot of security. Indoor. Yeah. Indoor. All right. Eddie Jimenez, All right. So here we go. Saturday night, man. We have a bunch of them on Saturday night, man. So here we go. Saturday night from Reno, Nevada. ESPN Plus, guys. Remember, it's ESPN Plus. It's not ESPN. So you guys have to have the app, or you guys have to have Ward Media. Hit up Ward Media if you don't have the app. But is ESPN gonna have a damn football game before? They do that shit all the time. No. But it's gonna be on ESPN Plus, the app. It's not gonna be on the ESPN channel. So it's gonna be only on the app. So when it's on the ESPN regular, then we have to wait for the football game. You gotta wait for the football game to finish. So that's why they have it on. Yeah. So here we go, man. It's gonna be on ESPN Plus. Shakur Stevenson versus Joet Gonzalez. What do we got and who do we got? And I know. Oh. Let me know, guys. Who you guys got? I see a lot of Team Gonzalez. Who do we got, bro? Oh, yes. Okay, you're going to ask the fans. Who do they got? I'm seeing the fans, but I want to see also. All right, man. I think it's going to be a nice fight. I think it's going to be, well, not a nice fight. It's going to be a war. Okay, guys? I'm going to be honest. It's going to be a war. There's a lot of personal drama between these two guys. I mean, the hate is real, guys. The hate is real. Those guys are going to go toe-to-toe, mano a mano from the opening bell to whatever it lasts. I don't think it's going to go... You think it's gonna go all 12 rounds? I think so. Okay, I don't think it's gonna go all 12 rounds, but I want to hear your predictions. I see some of you guys have Team Gonzalez, Team More Media. Yeah, that's right, Team More Media, man. They get it going. I got Anthony Sadana says Shakur Stevenson. Joe Surratt says Joed. All right, man. Give me your prediction. Well, Joed's a past guest. I really like him. I hope he wins the fight, but I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. I think Joet's kind of a predictable fighter. He's going to come forward. We all know that. He's going to be aggressive. But Shakur's southpaw. He's Olympic pedigree. He's faster than Joet. I think he throws, nicer, a little bit higher boxing IQ. So I'm picking Shakur Stevenson by decision. Unanimous decision.
All right. So here we go. I got Nina Espinosa says Joet all the way. Victor Granadillo says rooting for Joet, but Shakur has skills. Ricardo Ruiz Moreno says voy con González, pero va a ser una buena pelea. Ralphie says whoever gets caught will be in trouble. Jaime Costecho says Team Joet. I would hate my sister today. A black guy too. Oh damn, bro, you're racist. All right. Anthony Saldana says I agree with Xavier. Dobie Gill says found somebody to blog. Jaime Costecho. Got him, dude. All right, man. Here goes my prediction. You got unanimous decisions, Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to go with our past guest, Joet González, due to the fact that I know, back a little bit of the backstory. I know a little bit about the war. I know a little bit about how people feel when it's more of a personal issue.
Yeah.
So what I say is Joet's going to go by KO.
Joet.
Or TKO.
Listen,
Joet.
I want Joet to prove me wrong because we know Joet. You know what I mean? So I want him to prove me wrong. I want to win, but it's going to be he's just going to have to go in there and pressure the shit out of Shakur.
Eddie Jimenez says, I got Shakur all the way. That young lion is very skillful. Yeah, no, bro. I'm not disagreeing. Anthony Saldana says, do you think there comes a time when a fighter should drop their dad as a trainer? It happened with Ryan Garcia, my man. So it could happen anytime. I hate Shakur, but he's better. Dobie Gills. All right, man. Big shout outs. Don't forget, guys, hit that share button. All right. That's our prediction for the top ranked card. I also want to give a big shout out. Vences is fighting in that card. He's coming back. Andy Vences. So big shout out to Andy Vences. So there we go, man. Dude, I'm getting a workout right now, guys. I'm hitting on my circles right here on my Apple Watch. All right, let's go to London, England. DAZN. All right, we have a lot of fights on that card, man.
Damn.
So I'm gonna go with Ricky Burns versus Lee Selby. Who we got?
Oh, that's a tough prediction there. I'm gonna go Lee Selby by decision.
Woo! Lee Selby, man, dude, you jerk. You're a jerk, bro.
Why?
Cause I was gonna go with Lee Selby, but I'm gonna go with Lee Selby too, bro, by decision. Damn, I thought he was gonna go with Ricky Burns, bro. But all right, I'm gonna go with Lee Selby also by decision.
In a way, it's kind of similar, not the same.
Yeah,
but it's kind of similar to Joet versus Shakur. One's an aggressive fighter. The guy has a little more skill. Not at the same level though. I think Joet and Progresso a little.
Well, at least we have Anthony Saldana saying Burns is too big, too strong, and Dobie is saying Burns too. So at least we got that. We have a lot of Selby fans too. Ricardo Ruiz Moreno says Team Selby. All right. What about the co-main event? Ooh. Derek Chisora versus David Prince, man. Who you got on that one?
Chisora.
Chisora?
Yeah. I haven't really looked into this fight, but I'm going to go Chisora. I'm going just with the name.
Man, all you guys are jumping up to the main event.
David Prince. Yeah.
Outrageous,
dude. Okay. We're
going
to get there.
So you got Chisora?
Yeah.
I got Chisora too, man. Let's get to the main event, man. These guys are all talking about it. I'm about to talk about it. Hey, I think Chisora has Chisora too. So there we go. We all agree on that one, Chisora. So here we go. Ralphie Gonzalez, Ricky Burns has been many wars. He loses. Shelby. Okay, I got you. Prince sleeping. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's go to the main event. Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor. This fight was canceled before. This is this is happening now.
Such an intriguing matchup.
All right, man. I'm gonna tell you this.
This is the hardest one.
It is the hardest one out of all of them. And I've been on that Regis Prograis bandwagon for a good minute. But Taylor is creeping up on me, man. Taylor's creeping up. I like what Taylor does. I like what Taylor's bringing. But, I mean, you want me to do my prediction? Or let me see what you guys got.
Okay, so...
All right. Tony Sandoval, let me just give a little... Tony Sandoval says, Team Rugaroo, got him. Anthony Alvarez says, intriguing. Hashtag intriguing. I don't know. Prop in 11. Oh, drop in 11.
No, Prograis in 11.
Progress in 11. Okay, you got him a TKO. I think the drink is creeping up on me. I think so, bro. This bad boy.
I think this fight's gonna be like Taylor has the faster hands.
Yeah,
he looks. He's the nicer fighter to watch. Right, he's more pleasing to the eye. Prograis. He showed in the Flanagan fight that he could box you if he wants to box you, but he could also knock the fuck out of you if he wants to too. I think this fight's gonna be who has, at the end of the day, who wants it more, who's gonna dig deep to get that win. I think it's gonna be Regis Prograis. And I'm gonna go late round stoppage. I think eventually, he's gonna wear Taylor down and beat him. And this is a very tough fight to predict.
It is a very tough fight to predict. Eddie Jimenez says Regis all day, baby. Anthony Saldana says it's gonna be a lot like the Gvozdyk versus Beterbiev fight. Jaime Costecho says Taylor gives him a boxing lesson. He's at his house.
He can.
David Lane says we gotta support American. Rougarou. Anthony Saldana says I got Regis. Alvarez, Jaime Costecho says, bro, cut it out, dude. Trying to get a picture out of him, you weirdo. Ralphie says, Prograis, split decision. Jose Reyes says, winner gets Ramirez. Dobie Gill says, Xavier, my man. All right, man, here we go. I got Prograis. I don't think it's going to be a late stoppage. I think it's going to be in my infamous 8th round. I got the 8th round. I don't know why. I don't know. Was a dream? I've been dreaming about it. I think this fight's gonna be stopped in the 8th round, but I don't think it's gonna be stopped because of a TKO. I think it's gonna Regis is gonna hurt him, and he's gonna get KO in the 8th round. Taylor, but it's gonna be a good fight, man.
And if Regis beats Taylor, everybody at 140, watch out.
You serious?
Serious, dude.
There's a lot of cats in the 140s, man. There's a lot of cats, bro. I don't know. Hey, Regis, you're in SoCal, man. When are you going to come down to the boxing rundown? I know I got some of his people on right now. So, if you know Regis Prograis, make sure you guys put him on the boxing rundown. We keep it real out here.
Rockus Domus, like Nostradamus.
Oh! Hey, there you go, Anthony. There you go, man. There you go. All right, Anthony, you might be coming next Monday, man. I'm going to have a round table. All right.
Not round table pizza.
Not round table pizza, brother. Jose Stecher says, you guys are coming on the Top Rank show, Fresno, November 9th. Jose Reyes, you want me to go? I'll go out there, bro. I think out there we have Gabriel, right? Gabe Flores is going to be on that. Yeah, I'm going to be out there, bro.
Oh, and I got somebody I got a punk over.
November 9th. I'm going to be over there in Fresno. So, for Gabe Flores Jr. and Gabe Flores Sr. Big shout out to my boys. You know what I'm saying? Do I get a shirt, Anthony? So hey, cut it out, Anthony. You want to get a shirt? I'll hook you up, bro. Obviously, will. Johnny Miranda Jr. says, what up, fellas?
Toby, if you want a shirt, message me.
Yeah. Message him. Isar Barreras, what's up, mija? ¿Cómo estás? Isabel Barreras, big shout out. What in Fresno? I'm going to Fresno, so that's all it goes. Oh, what do we got? The same, man. Oh, cabrón, no bunches. All right, let me go.
Hey, another thing, man, we have 4 weeks in a row, right, with great fights.
Yeah, 4 weeks in a row, bro.
No, was it 4 weeks? It was first Spence. Oh, there was another fight in between. No, 3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks.
Spence. No, 4. It was Spence, Golovkin, Alexander.
Yeah.
Now we have these fights.
Yeah.
4 solid straight weeks of fights. Were they back to back to back?
Yeah.
I think they were, right? But boxing is
Isa, I will see you in Fresno, girl. Don't worry, I got you. Big shout out to Isa Barreras. I got a pizza. What's going on with pizza, man? Calmate con la pizza. Hey, my man sounds like he's a little tipsy already. Eddie Jimenez, I don't get tipsy, bro. I get happy. All right. What do we got? Can't wait for about this fight. Oh, yeah. Can't wait either, bro. It's going to be good. But a winner gets Burchell. Anthony Saldana talks about Canelo. That'll be next week, bro. We don't talk about Canelo this week, man. We talk about it next week. All right. Let me go to the next event that we have. What? And it's happening in Reading, Pennsylvania on Showtime. We have 2 good fights, bro. We're not Sunday's fight predictions. Oh, cut it out, bro. Sunday predictions. Who's fighting? Oh, No. I'm not giving out Sunday predictions. I'm gonna give out a big shout out to Sunday. Okay, but here we go. Saturday from Pennsylvania, Reading, Pennsylvania on Showtime. We have Robert Easter Jr. versus Adrian Granados, bro. What's up with Adrian, bro? Why is he taking this fight? When is he gonna take an easy fight, bro?
But he's getting paid. He's that guy that tests everybody. Unfortunately, the last fight he didn't. He got knocked out, but he gave Broner a hell of a fight. He gave Pitbull Frankie Gomez a hell of a fight too. This was when they were coming up.
Danny Garcia?
Well, he got knocked out by Danny Garcia.
No,
Who else did he get?
But he fought everybody. He fought Porter. He's fought everybody. Porter. What I'm saying is this. When is Adrian Granados going to get an easy fight, bro?
He's just at that level where
he's a measuring tape.
Yeah, he's not going to get those fights. But I'm sure he's getting paid a decent amount.
Damn.
And good for him. Making some money.
Ruckus only like pizza from SoCal Pizza. Hey, Jaime.
We know this guy. Who is?
Guru.
How do you know SoCal Pizza?
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm in the diet, bro. I'm not eating pizza right now, so big shout out to SoCal Pizza.
Hey, but speaking of Guru, if that's Guru, we want to invite Guru.
Yeah, Guru. Guru, if you want to come down the show, come down, bro. It's Jaime Costecho, even if you have to shave. All right, man. Here we go. He can beat Amir Khan. I think that's what he means. Amir, yeah. Anthony Solana says he could beat Amir Khan. Amir Khan still gets the fights, bro.
There you go.
He gets the fights, but he's not going to get Adrian. They're not going to give him Adrian, bro. All right. So, who do we got? Robert Easter or Adrian Granados, man?
Oh, he's saying he beat Amir Iman. He did.
Oh, yeah.
Granados or Easter?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go with Easter. Wow, that's another tough fight. I'm going to have to go with Easter.
Robert Easter?
Robert Easter. Now, wait. I have a question here.
I know.
When was the last time Easter fought? Was that Mikey Garcia?
Yeah.
Fight at 135.
Yeah.
Adrian Granados fight at 147. Where is this?
It's 140.
140, so they're meeting in the middle. Damn. I'm still going to go with Easter. I think because his length, his jab, I think he's just a little bit more skillful. So I'll go Easter.
Jaime Costecho says, Guru wishes he had my personality. Honestly, Jaime. I love Jaime Costecho, man. I love him, man. That's it. All right. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go with, you know what? I think Adrian Granados.
Mm-hmm.
I think Adrian Granados is going to get it against Robert Easter. I think Adrian Granados deserves a big win, and I think this is going to be his big win. And I know I'm going against the grain. I know a lot of people think that it's going to be the Robert Easter show, the bunny show.
It's actually...
It's an even match. It's an even match, bro. But I think actually... Adrian needs this fight, bro. Adrian needs it. I think Adrian, like you said, he's a measuring stick, and if he loses another fight, he's gonna stop getting those paydays. So I think he's gonna get this win. I think it'll go to decision. It'll probably be a majority decision, but that's what I got, man. I know that. Look at him, man. Everybody's jumping on that.
When was it?
Robert Easter bandwagon. When was it?
How long ago?
It was before Spence. Spence was what?
I mean, how many times?
Spence was August, right?
How many times was he knocked out in that fight? Granados. That was a brutal knockout. I mean, it might affect him. Plus, he's going down in weight at 140.
See, even Ralphie's on my bandwagon. Nah, Granados is a live dog.
He is a live dog.
Yeah, we get it, bro. But I mean, hey, bro, we need to get him a win, dog. Come on, man. You guys are making it seem like I'm the malo here.
No, that's not like I'm saying Easter, but I'm not like 100% convinced here.
I know. Yeah. All right, man. All right, Jaime's getting all kinds of love right here. All right, I also want to say something. Eddie Jimenez says he wants to throw some money on Canelo, guys. So if anybody has Kova left, hit up my man Eddie Jimenez. He wants to drop some feria on you guys. All right. Didn't Easter fight Beterbiev? Yeah.
Bartholomew?
Beterbiev?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did, bro. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, he did. All right, let's go to the main event.
Fuck.
Eric Lubin versus Nathaniel Gallimore.
I'll go Eric Lubin. I don't know much about the other guy.
Erickson, right? Erickson Lubin?
Man, I don't know. This is going to be... I hope I don't have a disaster in these predictions. I'm a little like iffy.
I'm gonna say this.
I didn't even look up.
I'm gonna tell you this. Erickson Lubin is gonna win the main event,
I'll go
bro.
Erickson Lubin. I'll go with the guy, the name.
I like Granados, but Robert's no joke. No, I'm not saying Robert's a joke. Eddie Jimenez, damn, dude. You guys are thinking it's a joke, bro. No, I think just the Granados needs to get a victory. All right, so I'm going to go with Erickson, Lubin, the main event. So check them out, man. Those are the fights for the weekend. Anything else? I remember Lubin sleeping against Charlo. Anthony Saldana, you're a fucking savage, bro.
What do you say?
He remembers when Charlos put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Man, you're a savage, bro.
What's going on with the Charlos, man? When are they gonna fight somebody?
Charlos fighting somebody.
He's fighting the guy that Munguia fought.
Yeah, the 160 guy.
Yeah. Come on, man. When Lions then? Let the Lions out.
Well, the Lions are actually on the outside, bro. They can't fight.
Well,
I mean, they can fight, bro.
Okay.
They can't fight.
Who are they? They were PBC, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Fight freaking Devrchenko. Come on, man. I mean, it's about time you have a fight, dude.
Yeah.
Who else is with PBC? You can make these fights happen.
No, I believe it. They could get Devrchenko, yeah. They should fight him. Oh, Jaime Cosette is all over you, dude.
What's up?
Jaime said the only Lubin you like is KY. Man,
Yeah,
Jaime's gonna get a shirt too, bro.
That was an easy setup right there.
Yeah. I'm going with Harrison Lubin. Erickson. I mean, I think you mean Erickson Lubin, right, bro?
The lube.
I think he beats Charlo. Yeah, no, I don't think he beats him, bro.
Well, there you go. Charlo and Jacobs.
Yeah.
Now what's up with this whole?
Jacobs is at 168 now.
Okay.
He's fighting. Chavez, bro.
What do you think about
Which
that?
I think is fucked
Listen,
up.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Alright, bro. I'm not supposed to be cussing.
I got Jacobs in that fight, but I really believe that Chavez would do better than what most people think and what I thought, because he's been in the gym all year.
Hey, Chavez, stop it. He's looking slim, my
I
boy.
know that people say, yeah, we give him all these chances, but I think this time, he finally, he's taking it serious. Jacobs is gonna beat him, but I think he'll make an entertaining fight. He'll make an entertaining.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys.
Jacobs is a little more
tell you guys something to get you guys going. There's a high possibility that we get Chavez on the show. Chavez Jr. I don't mean Chavez Sr., bro. Okay, because I already know. And Sultan will not come to the show. But I think Chavez Jr. could come to the show. There's a high possibility. He's right now training out of SoCal.
Who?
Who is that? Chavez Jr.
Oh, okay.
So we might be able to get him here. So if I get him here, guys, you guys better jump on here. I better not hear no. What?
We were supposed to have Senior.
See, I know we were supposed
What
to have
happened
Senior,
there?
but I don't know, man. You're in.
Roger, if you're on.
He's in Grove Time.
Yeah, he's at Wild Card. That's what Anthony says. Yeah, I know he is, bro. So, and I know where he lives and everything, man. So, we're good, man.
Whoa, hey, now, hey.
And we know people. We have mutual friends, so we're good. Hey, all right. So, people wanted me to talk about. I'm gonna push it when it's that week. The Chavez versus Arce fight. That's gonna be an exhibition fight in Tijuana, Mexico. I am gonna push that for you guys. It's for a good cause, so don't worry. I will be pushing the Chavez Senior versus Arce fight. Other than that, I mean, we don't got bring him on. That's why I can let you guys know, because you guys are already gonna talk about the fucking.
What's up with Arce,
Mota, homie? What's up with Arce fighting?
Remember when he did that shooting in Sinaloa, where he went off on the president and he kind of like went back on it and apologized?
Yeah.
You don't want to bring him up, but you're scared.
I'm not, hey, bro. What are you trying to talk about? You're trying to talk about cartel wars or what, dude?
Well, they wanted to arrest the Chapo's son, and
they arrested him.
They arrested him.
They released him due to the fact that they didn't want innocent people to die in
They had
Culiacan.
fugitives. They had not fugitives. What do you call it?
They had hostages. They had over 60 hostages. The majority of them were soldiers. You know what I mean? So it happens, man. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about cartels because I don't. That's not my get down, man. So, but yeah, dude. I mean, they released them.
Got it.
Carol McKenna says, "Finally here. Hello, Ruckus. Hello, Xavier. Hello, everybody. What's up, Carol McKenna? How's Hey, by the way, I'm going down under in next July, guys. I'll be in Australia for 10 days.
Yeah, I went down under last Saturday night.
Oh, you went down under last Saturday night. All right. So Xavier went last Saturday night down under, but I'm gonna go to Australia next July, guys. So what else? El cartel contra el gobierno. Cálmense, cabrones. Voy a salir en un video. What up? Okay, no. There's a lot of exciting fights in the bantamweights. There is. So I'm good with that, guys. Anything else we got left? No. Okay. So here we go. We got something left. Don't forget, guys. I will be going live. The boxing rundown will be going live this Friday from the 360 Media Workouts. I'm gonna be interviewing a few of the fighters. I'm gonna for sure interview the main event and the co-main event. I'm also gonna interview a couple of the guys in the card. So make sure you guys go. I hear they only have a few tickets left, man. So if you guys haven't been to a great boxing show locally, you guys gotta get to it. Go to 360, the 360 website. Get your tickets. We will be there. The whole boxing rundown will be there next Sunday, right?
I'll go.
You going?
It's fun.
Are you going?
Do it.
Everybody's going from the boxing rundown next Sunday, so we all will
It's
be
fun,
there.
guys. Yeah. George
Come
Navarro.
down. We will be hugging people. We will be taking pictures with people. There's security, so that you know there won't be nobody jumping off the goddamn ring. Come on, El Flaco will be there. Yes, El Flaco will be there. I will make sure that El Flaco's there. George Navarro. Yes, George Navarro had a great media
good kid.
presser. You know what I'm saying? What up with his name? Oh, Xavier, I don't know. Puro Philly and Nate. Yeah, you know Philly and Nate. Yes. I will be broadcasting live. What else?
Now on next week we're having a roundtable.
Next week we're having a roundtable, guys. Make sure you guys tune in next week. We're gonna be breaking down what fights, bro.
Kovalev, Canelo, Garcia versus Duno, Siniesa Estrada versus
Marlene
Esparza. Now let me ask you a question. Can we do one thing we've never done before on that Saturday?
What?
Can we predict the Nate Masvidal fight as well, UFC? Just for the hell of it. I mean, we're not gonna go, just a prediction. We're not gonna go into it. We're not gonna go into it. Like
I have to go into it because Nate Diaz cap is close to me,
UFC.
guys. I'm close with Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz. Big shout out to Stockton, California. So we will give a prediction on those fights too, bro.
But we're not gonna get into it like we're gonna go Canelo.
No. We won't get into it, bro. We don't know a lot about
We'll just
MMA.
make a prediction.
We need Soto Caras back. Saludos.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Cat Hernandez says. Hey, Cat. Soto. Man, dude. Soto's a once a year, guys, because I get kind of better with him, man. I don't know why you guys want Soto here. Me and Soto get drunk. But no, Soto actually hit me up.
Yeah.
Hit me up 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. We talked about it. He wants to come down. We were at the hot dog stands after the whole mailing happened. We were at the hot dog stand. We were talking, and Soto wants to come back. So maybe I have Soto here in November, guys. What do we got in November? We got Canelo. We got Andy Ruiz. What else we got?
Andy Ruiz is December.
Oh, Andy Ruiz is December?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Nonito Donaire versus
Nonito
Inouye.
Donaire. Okay,
Woo.
let me see if we have a slow month in November. I'll bring Soto. If not, for sure, I'll do for December. I'll bring Soto Caras before we go on our break for Christmas. We do still have our award show where we do our awards.
Oh no, that's November. Okay, sorry.
Man, we have a bunch of fights. No manches, Orle.
No, I thought the Inouye fight was on December 7th, but it's November 7th.
Invite Jose Ramirez, guys. Hey, Jose Ramirez is also on the list, guys. I'm working something right now. He's in Cancun, so I cannot promise you guys a lot of things, but there's big things coming, man. We're I try to get everybody here, but it's hard sometimes, man. We do it on a Monday, so it's hard.
We've done a good job though.
We've done a good job. How many world champions we've had, Xavier?
Over 20.
Over 20 world champions, guys.
Elite trainers,
promoters,
managers. All that.
Bring in Virgil. Hey,
that's what we want.
who's that? Tony Sandoval?
We've been working on that.
Tony? That's on the words, man. Cálmense, cabrones. Ya, cálmense. Yeah. Okay, so who do we got, man? I already said I'm going to give a shirt to the guy that said fuck America, so I'm going to hook him up. Who else we got, bro? Who do you guys think?
They want Luis Neri, one of my favorite fighters, Ralph, to bring in.
I missed out on being on the best boxing show. Yeah, hey, don't worry, Jose Reyes. Your hat's going your way. Okay, who else? Who's another winner? Somebody give me a winner, man.
Oh, you want a name?
I got one. I need one name, bro. I already gave one out, so I'm gonna give another one.
Let's go with Cat Hernandez.
You gonna give one to Cat Hernandez? Cat
on here.
Hernandez. Make sure you message us. You got a free shirt. All right,
Oh.
so that's it. Free shirts, Cat Hernandez, and then the other guy from America, whatever.
No, I'm just saying. Have we given a shirt to Carol McKenna? We gotta,
No,
we gotta
but
go
I'm
see.
gonna tell you this, Carol. When I go to Australia, I'm bringing you a shirt, a hat, and a backpack.
What?
There you go.
And a bottle of tequila.
And about the no, I don't know if I could.
No,
bro.
because
I don't know if I could.
she made a comment on tequila.
Okay. I don't know if I could, bro. I don't know if I could.
She said she-
Hijo de su... Hey, Jose Reyes, I'm gonna call fucking right now the U.S. Postal Service. I'm getting my hat back. You're not getting a hat, bro. Can't believe you said that, dude.
Se me la llevas el domingo al show de 360.
Ricardo.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm gonna take it to you, bro. 2X. We got you, bro. All right, make sure you hit me up, Ricardo. I will give you a shirt, 2X, at the 360 show, bro. Hit me up. All right, 13 copas. Ay, cálmate, José Reyes. Te voy a quitar la cachucha. All right, Cat Hernandez, everybody. We're
So
good.
loud.
Give out your social media, Xavier.
Oh no, it's just XAVI Orozco 74 on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. Xavier Orozco.
Zombillies.
Zombies.
And Instagram for Tony. Check him out, man. He does his music. He does his concerts. Go support him. This guy's a lead singer. And don't forget, always follow Boxing Ruckus. And I'll see you guys Friday at 12:45 or 1 o'clock from the 360 Media Workout. And with that said,
Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for tuning in every Monday.
thank you for always supporting, guys. We always have it. And Jaime Costecho, big shout out to you, man. Hey, just boxing versus the boxing room. Let me know when you want it, bro. We got it.
Who's?
Anthony Santana, we'll go to your show, bro. All right, let's go, bro. Thank you very much. Take us out of here, Tony.
Okay.